Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, spending way too much time out here. I got a whole bunch of stuff I'm just putting down and bringing out to you. It's all good stuff, so let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right Thinker's mission, yeah, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask you the question, do you know you? When I get done, you will. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Right thinkers, sometimes I gotta tell the truth. I'm not gonna do that to you. Sometimes people are gonna take it personal because they think it's about them. Again, if the story I'm telling or talking about fits you, that's not my problem. It ain't personal. I'm just using an example. And if you are the example, Cinderella, the shoe fits, that's on you, not me. So don't take it personal, but I'm not to talk about you. Right thing, let's talk about rug sweepers, skeleton keepers, or those who live in the Nile. And I ain't talking about the river in Egypt. You see where I'm going with this? So I'm gonna say a few things that certain people gonna think is personal, and for some it may be. You know how I do. Again, disclosure, educational purposes only. I ain't casting aspersion, but it is what it is. You are who you are. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna point the bop gun and tell the truth, even if it's at you. I reload it. We all know. Come on now, let's get the real. All right, let me keep it real. The skeleton keepers that we keep is in our mind. The closet is in our mind. It ain't for real, for real. You see where I'm going with that? So we got skeleton. No, it's all mental. I'm a subliminal person. Esoteric message that I give is always an underlying understanding with the message that I'm trying to get to you. Let's go. And we all know someone who what? Who does what we can see and know is wrong. They even doing it probably would see no wrong, but they do it anyway. And we gotta just let it go. Okay? Issues in life. Everybody can solve everybody else's problem but their own. Don't be a master of everybody else's problem. Master your own, and then you can maybe aid and assist and advise others. That's what I do for you. But before I give it to you, I've already done it. So that's my point. And as my nickname, P Funk, it means pure, untouched, 100% real. I don't do a whole bunch of no. I keep it 100. But I don't sweep anything under the rug, so to speak. I'm going to speak my piece. I'm going to say how I feel. I've gotten better at holding, how I feel to myself and getting better at that. But I'm going to say and do what I think is best, even when it's to you. I'll give it. I'll spit heads. Okay. If I can rag on that guy, and I've used him as an example in life. Why? That's my perfect example. Some good and some bad, but still a perfect example. Okay, that's my point. So, if you think I'm Personally, man, I ain't got time for that. Okay, understand that first of all. So, but if I do anything in life, I'm gonna keep it real. So I don't sweep nothing under the rug, and I don't live in denial. That's my point of this lesson. And if you think I'm talking about you, then you should be checking out you. If you don't address your personal issues or your issues with anyone, you're living in denial. I'm not going to be around somebody who I don't like. Don't do that. That's fake. To me, that's phony. I'm not doing that. I fell out with him. Cut him loose. Okay, so trust me. Mom, same time. If we're not doing what I think we should be doing, we won't be doing it. I got that power over me. That's mastery. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I control this. I've gotten wiser and better in how I react to people who think, I do things I don't particularly care for. How about that? I'm trying to be politically correct. But people piss me off, okay? I used to be arrogant and nasty. I haven't gotten a lot better at that. But if I don't say nothing, they'll continue to do it. So that twix in between. I don't do the twix in between. No, it got to come to a head. No, we can't do this. Simple as that. When I gave my son his last whooping in 3rd grade, I told him we can't do this, and we didn't. Why? We came to understand it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Sorry, but that's why you ain't got to sweep under the rug. Handle it and move on. That's how you get better. When it comes to where I come from, if we had a beef, it didn't last long. No. Why? We dealt with it when? ASAP. It's not going, no, we don't do that. The first time I hear say, I'm coming straight to the source, Jack. Yeah, I'm coming straight to the head. Why? I don't do the whole bunch of hearsay. No, if it's going down, let's go. Moving on. That's why. Or that jibber jabber back and forth like the Republicans and Democrats right now, the red and blue, F y'all, this y'all, all that wild out. Come Wednesday morning, somebody's going to be exhausted and somebody's going to be exuberant. That's what you do when you put yourself in that predicament. It don't make a hill of beans to me emotionally one way or another. Trust me. So I'm not I'm not none of that, but I'm trying to show you how, just what y'all are. A lot of skeleton keepers and rug sweepers, and y'all live in that state of denial, not the river in Egypt. We are, by nature, problem solvers, okay, as a people, spiritually. But we also, by nature, problem creators humanly. Why? The ego self, it don't have higher knowledge. It have low level instinct, which is cool at a certain point, but you can't live there. Okay, some people choose to, but that's the concept. And those who really can't deal with the mental concept, they tend to tuck it away and sweep it under the rug and live in denial. It's a fact of life. I'm not casting aspersions. My spiritual knowledge is what helps me to understand my life problems better. I'm learning how to deal with them. They're going to still be there. You just got to deal with them better. That's what better means. I don't react the way I used to. I don't do the things I used to. So that lets me know I'm getting better. I don't care what you think or feel about that. It ain't got to do with you. When it's personal, it's personal. I don't just give, again, life advice. I ain't just hear no, I live this. I perfect this. Why? I master this. I have to. It won't work no other way. I don't know no other way. Simple as that. So I ain't got to fake it, act like it, or make it up. No, it is what it is. This lesson here came out of what's going on around me. Most of them do. Okay, again, life lessons about life. Now, I don't just give life advice. I also use it. Why? Because in life, I'm still a student. I'm learning life lessons when? Daily myself. How about that? So, you wouldn't do the cheat? No. I'm a student first. Before I teach it, I learn it. Understand that. And if you accumulate issues in your life, aka problems, and you're being human, unenlightened, you're going to have what they call feathers. You're going to cause set problems continuously. You're not going to address them, so you're going to sweep them under the rug, so to speak. Tuck them away, put them in the closet. So, that's all conceptual concept, but it's an actual fact of life. I'm just giving you an analogy. You should understand. If this is you, I'm talking about you, not personal. I'm just talking about in concept. You need to change things that you're doing. Why? It's not good. It's not going to work good for you. That's the advice I'm giving you. Your ego self, again, human, me, I. It's not spiritual at all. It don't give a good hoot. Again, some of us, I don't believe in this, I don't believe you can, but you just want what you want. Ego, that's unenlightened. And what happened? You're the creator of all your life problems from that point on, due to ignorance. And it's a bunch of y'all. Again, I'm just calling what I see it. Excuse me. Right thing of philosophy, what I teach, and it would teach you what? How to solve your what? Your personal problem. Not your brother, your sister, but your own first, not your children. Start with you. The man in the mirror, as Mike tried to tell you. And you solve your own self problem of what? Being ignorant of who you are. Once you take care of that problem, now you can help others. If you ain't doing that, shut up. If we have a problem, meaning me and whoever you socialize with me, it won't go under the damn rug. Trust me. It's going to be addressed. Watch this. Right thinkers. We will address all in any personal problems. Why? We don't carry and put nothing in the closet. We don't harbor anger. So we don't have no use for that bad thought or bad memory. Take care of it. Simple. There's a solution. All problems have a solution. Watch this. No. All problems have a solution. Pay attention. I remember when I used to be the cause of all my problems, okay? But now, I carried what? Excuse me. No, I used to, back in the day when I carried my gun. Okay, when I was a gun toter, I was looking for a problem. And because of that, before I pull it out, and do what I'm about to do, I asked the question, there a problem here? Old school. And if you said no problem, she stayed in the holster. If there gonna be a problem, I'm gonna shoot you. Simple as that. If there's a problem, you about to get shot. Simple as that. End of discussion. That's old school, but that's where it was on the streets. And that happened every week. We called it the Wild Wild West. In my neighborhood, it's called the war drug zone. They sold drugs, they killed each other. They just let them have that, and when the gun stopped firing, when the gunshot stopped firing, they come and pick up the dead bodies. Moving on. Seeing it week in and week out. Some of my best friends got pulled out. Didn't make a difference. Okay, moving on. But if we have a problem, you and I, we can't solve, okay, you stay over there, I stay over here. I was in prison. Had a few situations where it wouldn't come to a head, my man. Okay, the only way this is not going to have a violent ending is you stay over that side and I stay on this side. Any other way, if you in arm's distance, we're going to have a problem. Why? Because I'm going to hook you. Simple as that. I'm going to sneak you. So best stay away from me. If I got a problem with you, I'm not going to hide it. Simple as that. If it's going down, let's go, my man. All that jibber jabber ain't for that. Moving on. If you're my enemy, and I know that, I want to know who you are. Why? Don't act like you're my friend, and then I find that makes me, twice as mad. At least if you're my enemy, I know it. I know how to deal with you. But if you're fake like my friend, you be my enemy, that really pisses me off. So that's all I'm saying. I don't have a problem with enemies. Like I say, you over them, I ain't got a problem with that. We can't work together. Simple. That's how, like I say, all problems got a solution. I don't and I won't sweep any issues under the rug that I have in life with anybody. I don't deal with this. I do things different. I'm going to handle it. I don't need no advice. No. And I've taken some. But if I do it my way, that means I don't give a damn what you say. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But I've been talked off to that because some of us, when we get that tunnel vision, I'm one too. If you put me there, man, I ain't hearing nothing. I learned from this guy. He's into pissing match, improving his macho manhood. Somebody. My grandmother said, William, Shut up all that noise and come up in here and shut up. He stopped, came in the house like a little kid. That means we all have limits. Yeah, and somebody should be able to check you. If you can't check yourself, then you should have somebody that you respect enough to let that do. And to me, that was my dad. That was his mother. I don't see nobody else do it. Never seen him do acquiesce to nobody, even the law. Tow truck driver called my man boy. Talking about names. He flipped out. We upstate New York. He didn't give a damn. No, my man, no, that ain't happening. I ain't your damn boy. So talking about being prideful, yeah, sometimes it's foolish. But your pride is your pride. You can't tell somebody who and what to be proud of. And first thing you start with yourself. That's the main thing. Sorry about that little tangent. But yeah, understand that when you let stuff go, you ain't helping nobody. Okay, moving on. Let me wrap this up. Again, appreciate you. Oh, I got a little time. I ain't gonna slow it down. Where we at? Now, let's get to this one. Some problems only have one solution. Some have a few. For then, you do what? If your name, if you're married and y'all can't get along, the problem is what? Divorce. Part company, part ways. But to be married and to fight and to do bad stuff, come on, that don't do nothing. But some of us feel the need to do that. And if you allow stuff that you don't like to happen, now, because you're mad, you want to let everything that you took come out. Now you want to unload the closet now. You put all the skeletons down. You want to start down on the puddle, that big mountain you got now from stuff that you were just letting go. Sound familiar? Not talking about you, okay? But I'm talking about you. Watch this. In the hood, if we couldn't get along, we had to get it on. Why? There had to be an understanding. It had to be an understanding, okay? You bloody my nose, I black your eye. Okay, we got to understand that. Simple as that. We know where we stand. Back in the Wild Wild West, this was crazy about this. What? If y'all had a problem, let's go outside, take 10 paces and start shooting. Simple. So he who taught the most crap was the best with that thing he had in his hand, okay? With women, that thing between your legs, that was like your gun. And everybody's in competition, okay? Moving on. It's a man thing, women, don't worry about it. I just slipped that one in. So a little message there. All right. But that's why we use it. Like we gunslingers, quick on the draw. All right. In the politics, right now, we're dealing with it right now. Republicans, Democrats. But watch this, fellas. I keep explaining to y'all, it's the same bird. It's still politics. They both lie. They're going to lie. That's what they do. You just got to pick the one who you think lied less. And if you think this guy lied less, you don't know what a liar is. Moving on. I'm keeping down. I can't let that go until we get past it, so I'm going to keep punching at you every now and then. In life, if ignorance is destroying us, and that's a problem as a people, at one point in time, we're going to make knowledge or obtaining or getting knowledge a priority for us as a people. I ain't had that much time. But I'm adamant about that one. Okay? That's the problem. And understand this. Where we at here? Okay. I live in what I call the real world. Again, not in the world, that denial world. Why when I let stuff go that, no, if I don't like it, you'll know. If I don't like you, you'll know. It won't be a secret. No, I ain't that kind of person. Why? I have no lumps in my rug of life. Simple. Wrapping it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. The Nile, phase 1, is not the river in Egypt, but it's a state of mind that you live in, not dealing with reality. You are in denial of reality. Get it? Remember, if it waddles like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, you should realize it's a duck. If you're not, that's denial. A fact of what? Reality that you just refuse to adhere to. This guy's not good. He ain't ever been good. He ain't ever gonna be good. If you think other than that, you in denial. I can just use him every chance I get. I do it every chance I get. I get start notice that between him and Diddy. All right, but if she shows you What? That she can't be trusted. He's shown that. He's been proven that. He's a proven fellas of lying. So he can't be trusted. And you want this guy to run anything? If your woman that you sleeping with intimately, in love, dearly, show you she can't be trusted, you still gonna trust her? Are you still gonna trust her? That's classic. Yep, denial. We got another word for that, but I'll be politically correct. I use denial. And fellas, same way. If he come home, smelling like perfume that you don't even wear, remember that record? Come home smelling like, yeah, okay, no, go back there. Why? If you accept that, okay, honey, under the rug. Again, classic, under the rug, in denial. Why? You ain't seeing what's there, and obviously you really ain't. You gonna put it in the closet. You gonna tuck it away. More evidence, whatever. Okay, I ain't sure. I'm sure, but I ain't sure. Okay, confusion, not a good place to be. Last one, wrapping it up. If you believe that clown of evil intent will do the right thing, if you give him control, you got to be out of your ever-loving mind, and you are definitely in denial. And your rug ain't big enough to hold that nonsense of that big lump that's going to create. So that's a lesson. Hope I got it across. Just having some fun and putting it in a lesson where you can understand it. I'm not too pleased, but I do what I do to hopefully enlighten you. I got more for you. You know I'll be back. And in closing right now, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my closet sweeper, my rug sweepers and closet, hangers have passed away. Don't let things go. Handle your business. It's best for you.